Hey there, friends and Boba fiends! Welcome back to Books and Boba. I'm Alyssa Aguilas, and this is Harry Potter and the Cursed Child. So today we are drinking Honey Boba from Honey Boba. Actually, it's kumquat tea boba from Honey Boba. Look at the size of their cups. It's huge. Yeah. My sister made me promise to have full cups for you next time, which I will. But I'm actually really fond of kumquat tea. It's something that I used to get all the time when I was in high school. And if you guys don't know, kumquats are kind of like, I guess, orange grapes, I think. They're as tiny as grapes, but they taste citrusy. So I hope you guys try that out. If you can find kumquat tea around you, please do. It's really great. And honey boba topping is just added honey to the boba. So here we go. Act 4, Scene 1. Ministry of Magic, Grand Meeting Room. Wizards and witches from all over cram into the Grand Meeting Room. Hermione walks onto a hastily made stage. She raises her hand for silence. Silence falls. She is surprised at the lack of effort it took. She looks around herself. Hermione. Thank you. I'm so pleased so many of you were able to make my second extraordinary general meeting. I've got some things to say. I ask that we deal with questions, and there will be a lot of questions after I speak. As many of you know, a body has been found at Hogwarts. His name was Craig Bowker. He was a good boy. We have no firm information who was responsible for the act, but yesterday we searched St. Oswald's. A room there revealed two things. One, a prophecy that promised the return of darkness. Two, written on the ceiling, a proclamation that the Dark Lord had that Voldemort had a child. The news reverberates around the room. We don't know the full details. We're only just investigating, questioning those with the Death Eater connection, and as yet no record has been found either of the child or of the prophecy, but it does look like there's some truth to it. This child was kept hidden from the wizarding world, and now she's Professor McGonagall. She? A daughter? She had a daughter? Hermione. Yes, a daughter. Professor McGonagall. And she is now in custody? Harry. Professor, she did not ask for no questions. She did... Harry. Professor, she did ask for no questions. Hermione. It's fine, Harry. No, Professor, that's where this gets worse. I'm afraid that we've no means of taking her into custody. Or indeed, stopping her of doing anything. She's out of our reach. Professor McGonagall. We can't look for her? Hermione. We have good reason to believe she's hidden herself in time. Professor McGonagall. Of all the reckless, stupid things, you kept the time turner even now? Hermione. Professor, I assure you. Professor McGonagall. Shame on you, Hermione Granger. Hermione flinches in the face of anger. Harry. No, she doesn't deserve that. You have a right to be angry. You all do. But this is not all Hermione's fault. We don't know how the witch got hold of the time turner. Whether my son gave it to her. Ginny. Whether our son gave it to her, or whether it was stolen from him. Ginny joins Harry on the stage. Professor McGonagall. Professor McGonagall. Your solidarity is admirable, but it doesn't make your negligence negligible. Draco. Then it's negligence I too shall face. Draco walks up to the stage and stands beside Ginny. This is almost a Spartacus moment. There are gasps. Hermione and Harry have done nothing wrong, but try and protect us all. If they're guilty, then I am too. Hermione looks across at her cohort, moved. Ron joins them on the stage. Ron. Just to say, I don't know much of it, so can't take responsibility, and I'm pretty sure my kids had nothing to do with it. But if this lot are standing up here, then so am I. Ginny. No one can say where they are, whether they're together or apart. I trust that our sons will be doing all they can to stop her, but... Hermione. We haven't given up. We've gone to the giants, the trolls, everyone we can find. The auras are out flying, searching, talking to those who know secrets, following those who won't reveal secrets. Harry.
But there is one truth we can't escape. That somewhere in our past, a witch is trying to rewrite everything we knew, and all we can do is wait. Wait for the moment she either succeeds or fails.
Professor McGonagall. And if she succeeds? Harry.
Then, just like that, most of the people in this room will be gone. Will no longer exist and Voldemort will rule again.
Act 4, Scene 2. Scottish Highlands. Aviemore train station, 1981. Albus and Scorpius are looking at a station master apprehensively. Albus. One of us should talk to him, don't you think?
Scorpius. Hello, Mr. Station Master, Mr. Muggle. Question, did you see a flying witch pass here? And by the way, what year is it? We just ran away from Hogwarts because we were frightened of upsetting things, but is that okay?
Albus. You know what annoys me most of all? Dad will think we did it deliberately.
Scorpius. Albus, really? I mean, really? We're trapped, lost in time, probably permanently, and you're worrying what your dad might think about it? I will never understand the two of you.
Albus. There's a lot to understand. Dad's pretty complicated. Scorpius.
And you're not to question your taste in women, but you fancied, well...
They both know who he's talking about.
Albus. I did, didn't I? I mean, what she did to Craig. Scorpius. Let's not think about that. Let's focus on the fact that we have no wands, no brooms, no means of returning to our time. All we have is our wits and... No. That's all. Our wits. And we have to stop her.
Station Master. In very strong Scots.
You can think all wrecking train is run late, boys.
So sorry, guys.
Scorpius. Sorry? Scorpius. Sorry? Station Master. If you're waiting on the old wrecky train, you'll need to take it's running late. 10 works on the line. It's an amended time bird.
He looks at them. They look back bewildered. He frowns and hands them an amended timetable. He points to the right of it. Light. Albus takes it and examines it. His face changes as he takes in an enormous information. Scorpius just stares at the station master. Albus.
I know where she is.
Scorpius.
You understood that?
Albus. Look at the date. On the timetable. Scorpius leans in and reads. Scorpius.
The 30th of October, 1981. Day before Hallows Eve, 39 years ago. But why is she... Oh.
Scorpius' face falls as he realizes. Albus. The death of my grandparents. The attack on my dad as a baby. The moment when Voldemort's curse rebounded on himself.
She's not trying to bring about her prophecy. She's trying to prevent the big one.
Scorpius.
The big one?
Albus. The one with power to vanquish the Dark Lord approaches. Scorpius joins in. Scorpius and Albus. Born to those who have thrice defied him, born at the 7th month dies. Scorpius' face falls with every word. Scorpius.
It's my fault. I told her that prophecies can be broken. I told her the whole logic of prophecies is questionable.
Albus. In 24 hours' time, Voldemort curses himself, trying to kill the baby Harry Potter.
Delphi is trying to prevent that curse. She's going to kill Harry herself. We need to go to Godric's Hollow. Now.
Act 4, Scene 3. Godric's Hollow, 1981. Albus and Scorpius walk through the center of Godric's Hollow, and it's a bustling, beautiful little village. Scorpius.
Well, there's no visible signs of attack, that I can see.
Albus. This is Godric's Hollow?
Scorpius. Your dad's never taken you?
Albus. No, he tried a few times, but I refused.
Scorpius. Well, there's no time for a tour. we have a murderous witch to save the world from, but regard the church, St. Jerome's, as he indicates the church becomes visible. Albus, it's magnificent. Scorpius, and St. Jerome's graveyard is supposedly magnificently haunted. He points to it in another direction. And that's where the statue of Harry and his parents would be. Albus, my dad had a statue? Scorpius, oh, not yet, but he will, hopefully. And this house is where Bathilda Bagshot lives. Albus, the Bathilda Bagshot? A history of magic Bathilda Bagshot? Scorpius, the very same. Oh my, that's her! Wow! Ah, my cheekness is a-quivering! Albus, Scorpius, and here it is. Albus, the home of James, Lily, and Harry Potter. A young, attractive couple leaves the house with a baby in a pushchair. Albus moves towards them. Scorpius pulls him back. Scorpius, they can't see you, Albus. It might damage time. And we're not doing that. Not this time. Albus, but this means she hasn't. We've made it. She hasn't. Scorpius, so what do we do now? Get ready to fight her? Because she's pretty fierce. Albus, yes. We haven't really thought this one through, have we? What do we do now? How do we protect my dad? Act 4, Scene 4. Ministry of Magic. Harry's office. Harry is hurriedly going through paperwork. Dumbledore.
Good evening, Harry.
A beat. Harry looks up at the portrait of Dumbledore, his face passive. Harry.
Professor Dumbledore, in my office, I'm honoured. I must be where the action is tonight.
Dumbledore.
What are you doing?
Harry.
Going through papers, seeing if I've missed anything I shouldn't have. Marshalling forces to fight in the limited way we can fight. Knowing that the battle is being waged far away from us. What else can I do?
Pause. Dumbledore says nothing.
Where have you been, Dumbledore?
Dumbledore.
I'm here now.
Harry.
Here just as the battle is lost. Or are you denying that Voldemort is going to return?
Dumbledore.
It is possible.
Harry.
Go, leave. I don't want you here. I don't need you. You were absent every time it really counted. I fought him 3 times without you. I'll face him again, if needs be, alone.
Dumbledore.
Harry, don't you think I wanted to fight him on your behalf? I would have spared you if I could.
Harry.
Love blinds us? Do you even know what that means? Do you even know how bad that advice was? My son is fighting battles for us, just as I had for you, and I have proved as a bad father to him as you were to me. Leaving him in places he felt unloved, growing in him resentments he's taken years to understand. He'll take years to understand.
Dumbledore.
If you're referring to Privet Drive, then. Harry. Years I spent there alone, without knowing what I was, or why I was there, without knowing that anybody cared.
Dumbledore.
I did not wish to become attached to you.
Harry.
Protecting yourself, even then.
Dumbledore.
No, I was protecting you. I did not want to hurt you.
Dumbledore attempts to reach out of the portrait, but he can't. He begins to cry, but tries to hide it.
But I had to meet you in the end. 11 years old, and you were so brave. So good. You walked uncomplainingly along the path that had been laid at your feet. Of course I loved you, and I knew that it would happen all over again. That where I loved, I would cause irreparable damage. I am no fit a person to love, and I have never loved without causing harm.
Abby. Harry.
You would have hurt me less if you had told me this then.
Dumbledore, openly weeping now.
I was blind. This is what love does. I couldn't see that you needed to hear this closed-up, tricky, dangerous old man loved you.
A pause.
The two men are overcome with emotion. Harry.
It isn't true that I never complained.
Dumbledore.
Harry, there is never a perfect answer in this messy, emotional world. Perfection is beyond the reach of humankind, beyond the reach of magic. In every shining moment of happiness is that drop of poison. The knowledge that pain will come again. Be honest to those you love. Show your pain. To suffer is as human as to breathe.
Harry.
You said that to me once before.
Dumbledore.
It is all I have to offer you tonight.
He begins to walk away.
Don't go!
Dumbledore.
Those that we love never truly leave us, Harry. There are things that death cannot touch. Paint, and memory, and love.
Harry.
I loved you too, Dumbledore.
Dumbledore.
I know.
He is gone, and Harry is alone. Draco enters. Draco.
Did you know that in this other reality, the reality Scorpius is onto, I was the head of law enforcement? I was the head of magical law enforcement? Maybe this room will be mine soon enough. Are you okay?
Harry is consumed in his grief.
Harry, come in. I give you the tour.
Draco walks hesitantly inside the room. He looks around distastefully. Draco.
The thing is, though, never really fancied being a ministry man, even as a child. My dad, it's all he ever wanted. Me, no.
Harry.
What did you want to do?
Draco.
Quidditch. But I wasn't good enough. Mainly I wanted to be happy.
Harry nods. Draco looks at him a second more.
Sorry, I'm not very good for small talk. Do you mind if we skip on to the serious business?
Harry.
Of course. What serious business?
Beat. Draco.
Do you know... Did you think Theodore Nott had the only time turner?
Harry.
What? What?
Draco.
The time turner that the ministry seized was a prototype. Made of inexpensive metal. It does the job, sure. But only being able to go back in time for 5 minutes. That's a serious flaw. It isn't something you'd sell to true collectors of dark magic.
Harry realized what Draco is saying. Harry.
He was working for you?
Draco.
No, my father. He liked owning things that no one ever had. The ministry's time turners, thanks to Croaker, were always a little vanilla for him. He wanted the ability to go back further than an hour. He wanted the ability to travel back years. He'd never have used it. Secretly, I think he preferred a world without Voldemort. But, yes, the time turner was built for him.
Harry.
And did you keep it?
Draco reveals the time turner. Draco.
No 5-minute problem, and it gleams like gold, just the way the Malfoys like it. You're smiling.
Harry.
Hermione Granger. It was the reason she kept the first, the fear that there might be a second. Hanging on to this, you could have been sent to Azkaban.
Draco.
Consider the alternative. Consider if people had known that I had the ability to travel in time. Consider the rumour that had been given increased credence.
Harry looks at Draco, understanding him perfectly. Harry.
Scorpius.
Draco.
We were capable of having children, but Astoria was frail. A blood malediction, a serious one. An ancestor was cursed. It showed up in her. You know how these things can resurface after generations.
Harry.
I'm sorry, Draco.
Draco.
I didn't want to risk her health. I said it didn't matter whether the Malfoy line died with me, whatever my father said. But Astoria, she didn't want a baby for the Malfoy name, for pure blood or glory, but for us. Our child, Scorpius, was born. It was the best day of our lives. Although it weakened Astoria considerably, we hid ourselves away, the three of us. I wanted to conserve her strength, and so the rumours started.
Harry.
I can't imagine what that was like.
Draco.
Astoria always knew that she was not destined for old age. She wanted me to have somebody when she left, because it was exceptionally lonely being Draco Malfoy. I will always be suspected. There is no escaping the past. I never realised, though, that by hiding him away from this gossiping, judgmental world, I ensured that my son would emerge shrouded in worse suspicion than I ever endured.
Harry.
Love blinds. We have both tried to give our sons not what they needed, but what we needed. We've been so busy trying to rewrite our own past, we've blighted their present.
Draco.
Which is why you knew this. I have been holding on to it, barely resisted using it, even though I would sell my soul for another minute with Astoria.
Harry.
Oh, Draco, we can't use it.
Draco looks up at Harry, and for the first time, at the bottom of this dreadful pit, they look at each other as friends. Draco.
We have to find them. If it takes centuries, we must find our sons.
Harry.
We've no idea where they are or when they are. Searching in time when you've no idea where in time to search, that's a fool's errand. No, love won't do it, and nor will a time turner, I'm afraid. It's up to our sons now. They're the only ones who can save us.
So we're just going to end it off there, guys. I hope you enjoyed this segment. And what do you guys think what's going to happen next? Do you think they'll go back in time? Do you think they won't? I just want to hear the comments in below. So go ahead, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Read, drink, and be merry. Bye!